Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine this: all your debts gone. The stress that's been weighing on your chest suddenly lifts. Your career starts to flourish. Money flows into your life like a steady river. And the people who once betrayed you, hurt you, or turned their backs when you needed them most, now stand before you with their heads bowed in apology, not because you sought revenge, but because you've risen above the pain. You've cleared your energy and the universe responded. Sounds like magic, right? But what if I told you that you only need one thing to start this transformation? One simple item that you probably already have in your kitchen. Salt. Yes, just salt. It may sound unbelievable, but salt has been used for centuries, not just as seasoning, but as a sacred tool for cleansing negative energy, attracting abundance, and protecting homes from misfortune. Across ancient spiritual traditions from the East to the West, salt has always been regarded as a powerful symbol of purity, healing, and energy protection. In today's video, I'm going to guide you through a time-tested ritual that's been passed down through generations, a ritual that can clear the blockages in your life and help you open the door to success, wealth, peace, and protection. And at the end of this video, I'll reveal one additional ingredient, a spiritual amplifier, that will magnify the power of this ritual many times over. Before we begin, take a second to type your affirmation in the comments. Say something like, "I am a magnet for wealth and success. Positive energy is flowing into my life right now." By doing so, you're not just engaging with the video, you're sending out a powerful intention to the universe. And if you find this message valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss more spiritual tools to transform your life. Now, let's unlock the secret power of salt. Not just to season your food, but to change your destiny. So why salt? Why has something so ordinary, so simple, held such extraordinary power in spiritual traditions for centuries? Because salt isn't just seasoning, it's energy in its purest mineral form, a natural purifier, a protector, a silent force that absorbs what no longer serves us and helps restore balance where it's been lost. From ancient Chinese Feng Shui to Native American cleansing ceremonies, from Roman rituals to Japanese traditions where salt is sprinkled at the entrance of homes and shops, salt has always been a symbol of sacred protection. You've probably heard of people throwing a pinch of salt over their shoulder to ward off bad luck, or placing small bowls of salt in the corners of their home to absorb stagnant energy. These aren't random superstitions. They're echoes of a deeper universal truth. Salt neutralizes negative energy. Let's go deeper. There are two types of salt you need to know about when it comes to spiritual work. Sea salt harvested through the natural process of ocean water. Evaporating under sunlight, sea salt carries the cleansing energy of both the earth and the sky. It's light, pure, and powerful, ideal for removing negativity and restoring clarity to your environment. Rock salt formed deep within the earth over millions of years. Rock salt is rich in grounding energy. It balances the yin and yang, stabilizes the energetic field of a home, and helps create a strong shield against external disturbances. No matter which type you use, salt is always more than just a mineral. It's a carrier of intention, a magnet for energy, and a mirror that reflects what's hidden in the space around you. Even from a scientific view, salt is essential to life. It regulates electrolytes, keeps our nervous systems functioning, and without it, both humans and animals weaken. Ever wonder why wild deer and elephants instinctively seek out salt-rich areas? Because salt sustains life. So next time someone says it's just salt, you'll know better. Salt is life itself. And when used with the right intention, it becomes a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. Now that you understand why salt is so powerful, let's talk about the biggest mistakes people make when using salt for spiritual cleansing, and how just one small misstep could reduce its effectiveness or even reverse the energy. Now that you understand why salt is so sacred, let's talk about what happens when it's used intentionally versus carelessly. Because here's the truth, a salt ritual isn't just a routine, it's an energetic reset. It's a powerful way to wipe away old debts. Both financial and emotional, draw prosperity into your life, heal relationships, and open doors that once felt permanently shut. But here's the catch. If you perform the ritual incorrectly, not only will the results be weakened, it can actually backfire. That's right. Just as salt can absorb and remove negative energy, it can also hold on to that energy if you're not mindful about how you use and dispose of it. Let's break down the 3 most common mistakes people make when doing salt rituals and how to avoid them so you don't block your own blessings. Mistake number 1, using the wrong kind of salt. Don't use processed iodized table salt that's been chemically treated or mixed with anti-caking agents. These types of salt are stripped of their natural purity, and they've lost most of their energetic power. What you should use instead, coarse sea salt, natural rock salt, Himalayan salt as a secondary option. Make sure it's clean dry and hasn't been used for cooking or touched by other materials. Think of it as a sacred tool, not an everyday kitchen item. Mistake number 2, performing the ritual with a distracted mind. The salt carries your intention. If your mind is full of anxiety, fear, or scattered thoughts, that energy gets transferred and the ritual loses its clarity. Before starting, take time to calm your mind. Breathe, sit in stillness, let go of the day, let go of the noise. You don't need to be perfect, just present. Even 5 minutes of quiet before the ritual can make all the difference. Mistake number 3, disposing of the salt improperly. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make, and they don't even realize it. After the ritual, the salt has absorbed your negativity. It's now holding all the energy you wanted to release, and if you throw it in the trash or wash it down the sink, you're actually keeping that energy in your space. It circulates right back into your home. You wouldn't clean your house and dump the dirty water in the middle of the living room, right? We'll talk in detail about how to properly dispose of the salt in an upcoming section, but for now, just remember this. Salt doesn't just absorb what's bad, it holds it. If you don't release it properly, you're carrying that weight right back with you. Preparing for the ritual ingredients and timing. So now you're probably wondering, how do I actually begin this ritual? Great question. The power of any spiritual ritual doesn't just come from what you do, it comes from how you do it, the energy you bring, the care you take, the intention behind every step. This is not something to rush, it's something to honor. Let's start with what you'll need. 1. Ingredients, what to prepare. Coarse sea salt. Your salt must be pure, untouched, and never used before. Coarse sea salt is best. It holds more natural energy and is less processed than table salt. If sea salt isn't available, you can also use rock salt or Himalayan salt as long as it's clean and unrefined. Remember, this is not just salt. It's a spiritual tool. Treat it with respect. A clean bowl, choose a bowl that is spotless and free from stains, oil, or residue. This bowl will act as the vessel that holds and channels energy, so it needs to be energetically neutral and physically clean. If possible, use a bowl with auspicious symbols, such as a lotus flower dragon or any spiritual motif that holds meaning to you. These symbols can enhance the ritual's power. A personal object. This could be a key, a ring, a coin, or any item you carry with you often. What matters is that it has been in your energy field, something that's absorbed your vibration, your intentions, your daily presence. 2. Why you need a personal object. This part often gets overlooked, but it's essential. When you include a personal object, you're doing more than just placing something in a bowl. You're forming a bridge between the ritual and your life. Your personal item is like a spiritual antenna. It carries your unique energy signature. When salt interacts with this item, it doesn't just cleanse the object, it cleanses you. It absorbs the stagnation, the heaviness, the resistance that's clinging to your path, and helps you begin anew. 3. The perfect time for the ritual. The timing of this ritual is just as important as the ingredients. Don't just do it randomly, do it when your energy is most open to change. Early morning. This is the best time to set intentions, attract new beginnings, and align with fresh energy. The world is still quiet. The air is clean. Your mind hasn't yet been cluttered by distractions. It's the perfect moment to create a clean slate. Late night, if mornings aren't an option, night is also powerful, especially if your goal is to release, let go, or heal. Night represents surrender, stillness. It's when your home is quiet, the energy is soft, and the ritual can reach deeper within you. Most important rule, be present. Regardless of when you do the ritual, make sure you're in a place where you won't be disturbed. Turn off notifications. Dim the lights. Light a candle if it helps. Your body must be calm. Your mind must be clear. and your spirit must be open. Now that you're prepared, it's time to begin. In the next section, I'll guide you step by step through the ritual itself, how to align your breath, your mind, and your energy so the salt can cleanse what no longer serves you and make space for what's meant to come. Now that everything is prepared, your salt, your bowl, your personal object, in the right moment, it's time to begin the ritual. This is where intention becomes transformation and where energy begins to shift. Don't rush. Let this be a sacred moment between you and the universe. Step 1. Gentle meditation and breathwork. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably on the floor or in a chair, whichever allows your body to fully relax while keeping your spine upright. Close your eyes. Place your hands gently on your lap or near your personal object. Begin by taking a deep breath in. Imagine you're breathing in pure golden light. Hold for just a second, and then exhale slowly. Imagine you're releasing tension and stress, anxiety, anything heavy. Repeat this cycle a few times. Inhale peace. Exhale fear. Inhale clarity. Exhale chaos. Let your mind become still. Let your thoughts settle like sand falling to the bottom of clear water. You don't have to force anything, just breathe and soften. This is the energy your ritual needs: presence, calm, and openness. Step 2, visualization, reshaping your reality. Now begin to see in your mind's eye the changes you wish to create. Imagine every debt you carry, credit cards, bills, loans, now fading into nothingness. See the numbers disappearing, the weight lifting, your shoulders relaxing. You're no longer burdened, you are free. Next, picture those who hurt you, the betrayal, the disappointment. Now watch as they appear before you, not to argue or fight, but to bow their heads and say, "I'm sorry, I was wrong." Not because you needed their validation, but because you've grown beyond the wound, and now you are healing. You're stepping forward with clarity, peace, and a sense of inner power that no one can take away. Step 3, sprinkle the salt and speak the words. When your mind feels still and your vision is clear, gently pick up the salt. Sprinkle a small amount directly over your personal object. As the salt touches it, speak this sacred affirmation out loud. Salt, the power of earth and fire, restore to me what is mine and cleanse me of my enemies. Say it 3 times slowly and deliberately. Let each word resonate within you, not like you're reciting a line, but like you're making a declaration to the universe. This is your turning point. Step 4, feel the shift. Receive the energy. After you've said the affirmation 3 times, sit in stillness. Don't rush to move. Don't break the moment. Stay quiet and just feel. You might notice a change in the air, like it's lighter, cleaner. You may sense a calm wave moving through your chest. You might even tear up, not out of sadness, but relief. That's the salt doing its work. That's the ritual activating. You've just taken a powerful step to release what's been holding you back and open the path forward. In the next section, I'll show you the most critical final step: how to dispose of the salt properly so the negative energy leaves your life for good. Because if you skip this part, all the work you just did could unravel. Now that the ritual is complete, you may feel a deep shift, like something heavy has finally been lifted. But we're not finished just yet. There's one final step, and it's absolutely critical. Because if you dispose of the salt the wrong way, you could unknowingly bring all that negative energy right back into your space. Yes, you heard that right. Once the salt has absorbed the heaviness, stress, and spiritual blockages from your energy field, it's no longer neutral. It's now a container holding everything you wanted to release. That's why you must never, and I mean never, throw the salt in the trash, flush it down the toilet, or rinse it down your kitchen sink. Doing so will keep the energy circulating within your home, undermining everything the ritual was meant to clear. So what should you do instead? There are 2 powerful and spiritually safe methods. 1. Take the salt to a crossroads. Crossroads are considered powerful energetic gateways in many traditions. They represent change, movement, and letting go. When you scatter the salt at a crossroads, you're sending the negative energy in multiple directions, dispersing it completely so it doesn't return to you. 2. Release it into natural flowing water. If you live near a stream, river, or lake, pour the salt into the water. Flowing water is a cleansing force. It carries away all energy and neutralizes it. As you let it go, speak this affirmation quietly or in your heart. All negative energy has left me. Only peace, prosperity, and light remain. Say it with certainty. Feel the final release. Remember, salt doesn't just clean, it holds what it cleansed. If you don't let it go properly, you're inviting that same energy to stay. Do this step right, and you'll truly close the energetic door to the past and open a new one to peace, fortune, and freedom. Ready to learn how to protect and recharge your space daily? Let's move forward. You've now completed the ritual. You've cleared old energy, restored balance, and set powerful intentions for your future. But here's the truth most people forget. Energy cleansing isn't a one-time act. It's a daily responsibility. Just like you sweep your floors or wipe your counters, your energy field and home environment need regular maintenance to stay fresh, light, and open to abundance. That's where salt becomes your daily spiritual protector. 1. Sprinkle salt in the corners of each room. The four corners of any room are known to collect stagnant energy. These are the places where unresolved emotion, arguments, and stress tend to settle, quietly influencing your mood, your thoughts, and even your relationships. Here's what to do. Take a small pinch of coarse sea salt. Sprinkle it lightly in each corner of your bedroom, living room, or workspace. Leave it undisturbed for a few days. This creates an invisible barrier that absorbs negative energy and prevents it from spreading through the rest of the space. 2. Place a salt bowl at your front door. Your front entrance is more than just where people come and go. It's also where energy enters and exits your home. By placing a small bowl of sea salt near your doorway, you create a spiritual filter that blocks toxic energy from entering and protects everyone who lives inside. It's like placing a silent guardian by your threshold, watching, absorbing, defending. You can also add a few dried herbs like rosemary or bay leaves to the bowl to enhance its power. We'll talk more about that soon. 3. Replace the salt regularly. Salt does incredible work, but it doesn't last forever. Over time, it becomes saturated with energy and loses its ability to protect. That's why it's important to replace your salt every 2 weeks. If you feel heavy energy in your home, like unexplained fatigue, mood swings, tension between family members, or frequent arguments, it may be time to replace it even sooner. And remember, dispose of the old salt properly, crossroads or flowing water, never in the trash. By doing these small, mindful actions consistently, you create a home that feels calm, centered, and spiritually protected. A home where money flows, where peace stays, and where negativity has no room to grow. Ready to take your energy protection to the next level? In the next part, I'll reveal one sacred element that, when paired with salt, creates a shield so powerful, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Let's go deeper. The secret amplifier, Salt Plus. Sacred elements. You've already learned how powerful salt can be on its own. But when paired with specific spiritual tools, its energy isn't just protective, it becomes transformational. Let me share with you 2 ancient combinations that amplify salt's cleansing power exponentially, both passed down through generations of healers, empaths, and energy workers. Part 1, Salt Plus, Bay Leaves Ritual. The origin and symbolism. Bay leaves have long been known as a symbol of victory, wisdom, and divine protection. In ancient Greece and Rome, warriors wore laurel crowns into battle. Prophets burned them before visions. Emperors used them to signal power and favor from the gods. But beyond history, bay leaves carry a unique spiritual frequency. They help repel negativity, seal protective energy, and invite prosperity into your space. When combined with salt, their energy creates a spiritual shield, strong enough to block harmful forces and gentle enough to soothe the heart. How to perform the ritual. Write your intention. On each dried bay leaf, write a positive word or phrase using a pen or marker: luck, peace, prosperity, protection. Be intentional. This isn't just a word. It's a message to the universe. Placement: place your bay leaves next to your salt bowl, either by the front door or in the 4 corners of your home, especially the wealth corner. Let them absorb energy. Leave the leaves untouched for 1 full week. During this time, they'll draw in stagnant energy, emotional residue, and spiritual noise, quietly cleansing your space. The burn and release ritual. After 1 week, burn the bay leaves in a fire-safe container. As the flame rises, speak this affirmation aloud. Protect me from harm, attract good fortune and light. Feel the energy rise with the smoke cleansing what needs to go and making space for peace. Scatter the ashes. Once cooled, scatter the ashes at your front door or beneath a tree. These places symbolize grounding and rebirth. Repeat weekly. To maintain your protection, repeat this ritual every 7 days with fresh leaves. 2 salt plus lemon ritual, the wealth shield. This next ritual is especially powerful if your home has been feeling heavy or if you've been facing financial blocks, unexpected losses, or tension among family members. Lemons are believed to absorb envy, negativity, and spiritual attacks while also refreshing the energy of a space. When combined with salt, they become a magnetic force for protection and prosperity. How to do it: time: perform this ritual at 6:00 a.m. sharp when the day's energy is fresh and the spiritual veil is thin. Ingredients: 1 small ceramic or glass plate, coarse sea salt, 3 fresh lemons. Instructions: pour a layer of sea salt into the plate. Place the 3 lemons directly on top of the salt. Position the plate in one of the following discrete energy-sensitive locations: near the front door to filter incoming energy, in a corner of your living room to uplift family energy, in your wealth corner, far left corner from your entrance. Leave the plate undisturbed for 7 days. You may begin to notice shifts in the atmosphere: more calm, better sleep, fewer arguments, and even unexpected good news. After 7 days, replace the lemons and salt with fresh ones. Dispose of the old lemons and salt by burying them in soil far from your home or tossing them into a flowing body of water, never in the trash. Repeat this ritual weekly, especially during periods of emotional or financial stress. When you pair salt with the right spiritual allies like bay leaves and lemons, you're no longer just protecting your space, you're building a fortress of peace, clarity, and abundance. Strengthen your energy shield with salt mirrors and saltwater cleansing. As you've learned, salt is a powerful tool for energy cleansing, but when combined with a small mirror and salt water, it becomes a complete system of protection for your home. Start by placing a small mirror at your front door facing outward. This allows the mirror to reflect negative energy and prevent harmful intentions from entering. In Feng Shui, the front door is where energy flows in and out. The mirror acts as a silent guardian, sending unwanted energy back where it came from. Make sure the mirror is clean and unbroken. Next, prepare a bucket of salt water by adding a generous pinch of sea salt to your regular mopping water. Begin cleaning from the deepest corner of the room and move toward the door. This symbolizes pushing out stagnant or negative energy. Visualize the water carrying away stress, tension, and emotional residue. Open the windows slightly if possible and let fresh air help complete the cleansing. This method creates a 3-layered shield. The mirror reflects, the salt absorbs, the water clears. Use this ritual when your space feels heavy after emotional stress or following visits from others. It helps reset your environment, bringing back clarity and peace. Practice regularly to maintain harmony. You'll notice a lighter atmosphere, clearer thoughts, and a calmer mind. Now let's seal everything you've learned with one final message. What comes next is not just a conclusion, but your opportunity to step into a renewed, protected, and abundant version of your life. You've now learned how to use salt, bay leaves, lemons, mirrors, and salt water to cleanse your space, protect your energy, and welcome abundance. But here's the truth you must remember: the ritual only works when you believe. These tools are not magic on their own. They respond to your intention, your consistency, and your willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. Salt can absorb energy. Bay leaves can shield it. Lemons can clear it. But it's your belief that activates the transformation. When you cleanse your home with purpose, your life begins to shift. You'll feel more at peace, work becomes smoother, money flows more freely, stress fades, and the energy around you becomes lighter, calmer, and more aligned. This isn't about superstition. It's about taking responsibility for your space, your energy, and your future. So if you're ready to release the past, to step into clarity and welcome new blessings, start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Sprinkle the salt, speak your intention, and open the door to change. Now take a moment, breathe deeply, and say out loud, "I am ready to receive abundance." If that speaks to you, type it in the comments to affirm it. And if this message helped, share and subscribe to help others create peace in their lives too. Your energy matters. Your space matters. Let this be your reset.